What if I told you that starting October 29th, 2025, thousands of Canadian seniors will wake up to higher payments in their bank accounts, some getting as much as $1,675.45. Yes, the CRA and Service Canada have just confirmed new OAS and GIS rates, and this update could change what you receive next week. So before your next deposit lands, here's everything you need to know. Who qualifies, how much you'll get, and what's new this month. Welcome to Canada Insight Now, your daily source for pension and immigration updates. From CPP and OAS to PR and visa news, we bring you the latest facts that shape your future in Canada. This change comes as part of the government's continued effort to keep seniors' incomes aligned with rising inflation and living costs across the country. The adjustment is linked to the Consumer Price Index, CPI, which measures inflation, and it's reviewed every quarter. When inflation goes up, OAS and GIS payments go up too. And that's exactly what's happening right now. For October 2025, the maximum monthly OAS payment for seniors aged 65 to 74 has increased to approximately $713.34, while those 75 and older are now eligible for around $784.67. The government introduced a permanent 10% increase for those aged 75 and above, recognizing that older seniors often face higher medical and living expenses. But the big headline this month is the combined OAS and GIS payment, which could reach as high as $1,675.45, depending on your income level and age. For many low-income seniors, this increase could make a noticeable difference in covering daily costs, from groceries to utilities to rent. Now, let's break down how these new rates actually work in real life. If you're a single senior receiving full OAS and the maximum GIS, your total monthly payment could be around $1,675.45. If you're married or living with a spouse who also receives GIS, the amount is slightly lower per person, around $1,100, $1,300, depending on your combined income. Remember, GIS amounts are income tested, meaning the lower your income, the higher your GIS benefit. To qualify for the OAS pension, you must be 65 or older and have lived in Canada for at least 10 years after turning 18. If you've lived here longer, say 40 years, you're entitled to the full pension. For newcomers or returning Canadians, partial OAS pensions are available, depending on residency history. The GIS, on the other hand, is designed specifically for low-income seniors who already receive OAS. You don't have to apply separately for GIS if you're already on OAS. Most people are automatically assessed when they file their taxes. Many seniors have been asking, do I need to reapply because of these new rates? The answer is no. The increase happens automatically. If you're eligible, you'll see the adjustment reflected in your October 29th deposit. So where does that money go? The deposits are made directly into your bank account if you've signed up for direct deposit. Otherwise, a check will be mailed, though that may take a few extra days to arrive. Service Canada recommends everyone switch to direct deposit to ensure faster, safer payments without postal delays. This month's update also includes some clarity about income thresholds for GIS eligibility. For a single senior, your annual income must be below approximately $22,600 to qualify for the full GIS. For couples, the threshold is higher, around $29,600 to $36,000, depending on your situation and whether one or both receive OAS. If your income exceeds these limits, your GIS amount gradually decreases until it phases out completely. It is important to note that these income limits are based on your previous year's tax return. That's why filing your taxes on time is critical, even if you don't owe any income tax. Missing your return can cause your GIS payments to stop temporarily until Service Canada receives updated income information. Another interesting update is how these payments interact with provincial programs. In many provinces such as Ontario, British Columbia, and Alberta, additional top-up programs are available for low-income seniors receiving OAS or GIS. So if your income remains low even after the federal increase, you could still qualify for extra support at the provincial level. That means potentially more money in your pocket each month. Let's talk about why these increases are happening now. Inflation in Canada has remained higher than expected throughout 2025, especially in housing, food, and healthcare costs. Many seniors on fixed incomes have been struggling to keep up. This rate adjustment is part of the government's quarterly indexation process, ensuring benefits reflect the real cost of living. Although the increase might seem small, over a year it adds up and helps maintain purchasing power. If you want to confirm exactly how much you'll receive, the easiest way is to log into your My Service Canada account, MSCA. There, you can view your upcoming payment, your personal OAS and GIS breakdown, and even update your direct deposit details. You can also call 1-800-277-9914 for payment assistance, but be prepared for wait times, especially around payment dates. Some seniors have also been asking if the GIS will continue past age 75, and yes, it does, as long as your income remains within the eligible range. The only difference is that your OAS increases at that age by an additional 10%. So your combined benefit could rise again once you hit 75, even if your GIS stays the same. There's also an important message for those living outside Canada. If you've moved abroad, you can still receive OAS, provided you've lived in Canada for at least 20 years after turning 18. GIS, however, cannot be paid while you're living outside the country. If you're planning to move, it is best to contact Service Canada before leaving, so you don't risk losing benefits unexpectedly. Another tip for maximizing your OAS and GIS: if you have private retirement savings or small pensions, you can use tools like income splitting with your spouse to reduce your taxable income, which may increase your GIS entitlement. Many seniors overlook this strategy and miss out on hundreds of dollars monthly. Consulting a retirement advisor or even using the CRA's online calculator can help you plan effectively. So to recap, October 29, 2025 is the key date to remember. That's when the updated OAS and GIS payments will land. This update is a reminder that Canada's pension system continues to adjust in response to the cost of living. For many seniors, even a small increase can make a big difference in daily life. Whether it's groceries, medicine, or heating bills this winter, every dollar counts. So check your Service Canada account, keep your information up to date, and make sure you're getting every benefit you're entitled to. And if you know a senior who might not be aware of these updates, share this news. It could help them receive extra support they truly deserve. You've been watching Canada Insight Now, Canada's trusted voice for pension and immigration news. Subscribe now and stay informed, because your Canadian journey starts here.